In the Serbian capital Belgrade, rehearsals were held for a military parade to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the city's liberation by Soviet forces in 1944. The Serbian authorities say it'll be the biggest show of arms the city has seen for decades. The ceremonies will be held on October the 16th, with Russian President Vladimir Putin attending. His visit comes as Serbia is resisting pressure from Western countries to join international sanctions against Russia. In the Afghan capital Kabul, a suicide bomber attacked a NATO convoy, killing at least one person and wounding 3 others. The same day, suicide attacks elsewhere in Afghanistan killed at least 1 civilian and wounded at least 6. Meanwhile, Afghan officials said a NATO airstrike had killed 7 civilians, while NATO said the victims were militants. In the Bosnian capital Sarajevo, the main Muslim Bosniak party, the SDA, celebrated late on October the 12th after national elections. The SDA, along with Croat and Serb nationalist parties, emerged as the main victors in parliamentary elections as the votes were counted on October 13th. However, a moderate Serb candidate was elected to the 3-person state presidency, which includes representatives of all 3 communities. In Kazan, the capital of the Russian Republic of Tatarstan, activists gathered to mark the defeat of the Tatar state in 1552 by the army of the Russian Tsar Ivan the Terrible. Events honouring Tatar Khans and their warriors were held on October the 11th and 12th. Tatar nationalists use the anniversary each year to call for independence, but the protests are small and are tolerated by the Russian authorities. Huge crowds gathered in the Kazakh capital Astana as people clamoured to get a place on a state-sponsored affordable housing programme. The queues formed from early in the morning and special forces had to be called in to control them. Finding cheap housing is difficult in Kazakhstan, and the new state programme will provide subsidies for key workers such as teachers or military personnel. In the Georgian town of Gori, Prime Minister Irakli Garibashvili took part in an unusual football match. The October the 12th match pitted a Georgian team against a team of mostly ethnic Ossetians. Some of the players had travelled from the breakaway region of South Ossetia, although the region itself was not involved in organising the match. Garibashvili changed sides at half-time and scored a hat-trick for the Ossetian team. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.